Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle, and we're having coffee. In fact, I'm doing something a little different this morning. I'm uploading two videos, one to YouTube and one to Facebook. Why? No real reason, other than that I was ready to come on. I haven't been on in over a week thanks to a COVID break, and I am feeling more energetic and not quite myself, but better nonetheless. And for me, when I go into a period of illness, especially if it's one that's prolonged, I hit this point in the last couple days where I'm quite morose and there's not much good I can see in the world. Life just sucks. And then the truth is, I've gone on Facebook several times, and I'll tell you what, life sucks for a lot of people right now. There's not much wonderfulness there, and certainly feeds what I was already feeling. And so I decided to just do a couple different readings. I've checked in, I've cleared some energy, and hope that this offers you all something. Peace Pipe. This is the first card in the reading and really the overall messaging we're going to get. And that is allow others their truth. Make peace with those you can. This whole COVID thing is a time of interesting energy because there's such separate experiences with this illness. There's separate, of course, opinions about it, and there's a very personal journey each person is going to take. And my journey isn't necessarily going to be someone else's journey. And because of that, there's resentment. There's so much fear around this illness and such a diversity of experiences within it. A very strange place to be for the last 9 days. And I am making peace internally with these old tapes, this old crap that comes up about me and what I am capable of, what I'm not capable of, what I deserve, what I don't deserve, all of that. So peace, making peace within yourself and within your world. And it is time to ground. Get outside if you can. Get into what Mother Earth can offer you, offer us as we move through this time of great tumultuousness in our world, great division, great upheaval and unrest. And the only good thing is that it's not just one of our countries with the rest of us looking on. It is all of us who are in this time of fear and emotional reactivity. And it is easy to fall into because we are all, each of us, connected, and we're reading all of this energy that this collective that we are part of is feeling. And those who would like to keep us separate and apart are fueling that with more and more fear. It has occurred to me a few times that if I had stayed home, if I hadn't gone anywhere, if I hadn't done anything, I might not have gotten COVID. But the truth is, that is not, as human beings, what is best for us. We are social creatures. We need one another's energy. We need the presence. And so with that comes a risk. There was always a risk. There's always been things. The truth for me with this illness has been not the worst I've ever been. Influenza twice has left me, certainly during the height of it was much more uncomfortable, much more awful than this was. But there's so much emotion around this, so much fear. And, again, the experience we each have is different with this. And so it's easy to fall into things that are less than uplifting as we journey into this. The next card that came up is Know You Belong. And if there wasn't a card specifically for me in this reading, or if there is, that's it. Because what happens when I get ill is that I think of all the reasons I deserve to be separate from my family, that I deserve to be chastised, that I deserve everything that's going on. And that I really don't have anything to offer the world. It's just a crazy place that I'm sure many of us get into with any length of time of just not feeling quite well. Got my coffee this morning. Truth is, it tastes strange. The last 3 days I've encountered the taste and the smell perversion. It's weird to taste parts of things and not others, and those parts sometimes things taste very strange. But again, it's all part of this experience, and it is all part of what I came to be part of. All of it. And my job here is to stay, because just like you, I came at this time in history for a reason. And it isn't by accident that we are here now in this most tumultuous time. And so I embrace it, I learn from it, and I keep asking, what is my path here? What do I bring forward from this, within this, and about this? And how can I help others journey in their journey on earth, whether it's with this illness or whether it's just in their everyday life. And for me, it is always knowing that I didn't come here by accident, and nothing occurs in my life by accident. It is always for my highest and best good. There is always something to be gained. What is my learning in this? What is my learning from this journey with the coronavirus? I don't know. At this point, I don't. But, like Steve Jobs said, you never put the pieces together by looking forward. You can't. You can only put them together by looking back and seeing how things unfolded. And that's where I'm at in this process, is knowing that I will have gained a fair amount. Remember, we each have power within ourselves to make changes within our life. Right now, we are entering the new moon, a very powerful Aquarian new moon. It is a time of manifestation. It is a time of creation. And excuse me, I feel like it is a time for each of us to go within and go, okay, what am I moving forward with in the world? What is my manifestation? What is my path here? And for me, it is to be an explainer, the wisdom guided oracle. It is to help people understand things that are going on within them, and through the guidance that I receive, help it unfold within them in a way that is productive, in a way that is positive, in a way that is helpful for their journey, so that their light shines brighter and they can move forward into the world and help others shine as well. We are in the iceberg stage. There's like 90% of the iceberg is not visible. And that's certainly just what I was saying. I do not know all that I will learn from this process. I do not know all that I am gaining from it, or all of the impact that I have in the world. I just keep trusting that I do, that I can help others move forward with their life, and that I can be a beacon in this world of darkness that threatens all the time. Again, one candle lights up a whole room. Let's be that candle together. Let's shed as much light together as we can, and love. Love is the most transformative energy we can be in. And when you shed love on situations like on the border between the Ukraine and Russia, on our own southern border where there's a lot of dissension and upheaval. Shed love on our leaders, shed love on our land, on our weather. We have the power in that one energy, the energy of love, to be the alchemist, to change the way things are going by our intention to be love in the world and to emanate love in everything we do. Are we perfect at that? No. But the more we try, the more love that appears in the world, and that is never a bad thing. So on this first day back from my break, a beautifully, quietly powerful reading. And I send this out to each of you as a beacon for whenever you're hearing this, that it will offer you something to move forward with in greater power, in greater love, and in greater ease within your life. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.